So, Mike reporting for ESCKAZ.com. I'm with the head of delegation for Latvia, Zita Kaminska. Welcome to Lisbon. How's it been going?
Hello, thank you for having me. And Lisbon is so pretty weather and so nice city. It's always great pleasure to travel around with this great contest.
Yeah. So your selection process, Supernova, is quite involved. There's a few semi-finals and a final. How does that work really as regards to a TV production company? How does that process start to come together?
I know that there are several countries who pick artists internally.
Mm-hmm.
They can pick like any artist in the country and ask best composer to write a song. We could do the same thing, but at the same time it's a very good opportunity to use it as a TV show for several weeks, for several weekends, and I would say it's very good PR for Eurovision as well as a contest. I think that's the best way how to choose an artist.
So do you think that it's more important to have the good TV show during your national final selection, or pick the correct song? Or both?
Of course, both. It always goes together. It always goes together. I'm just saying that there is possibility to just choose the best of the best, because usually the best don't want to participate in a contest and probably not to get first place. So that's why probably some people don't participate in this contest who could write good songs and who could perform very well. They really don't want to fail.
Yeah.
So
we have a similar situation in the UK.
I can see that.
Yeah, exactly.
My favorite group is Muse, so they are not participating.
Really? I love Muse as well.
Why is there not
Could you imagine
participating?
if we came to Eurovision and Muse were playing? We'd be just sitting in the audience the whole time.
Exactly. So just a comparison. Same in Latvia. We have our favorite composers like Raimonds Pauls is a really big figure in Latvia, but he's not composing for Eurovision.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my favorite band is Depeche Mode, and my ultimate dream would for them to take part in Eurovision one day. But I know they would absolutely never do it.
Yes, actually in March in head of delegation meeting, some heads of delegation from several countries, we were picking artists from a lot of countries, the most famous ones who should participate in like Rammstein from Germany, for example, and Muse from UK, etc. So this is just to make some fun. But yes, but basically sometimes people forget this. It's very, very unique show.
Yeah.
Actually very unique project as itself. Some people ask me why you participate so many years, why do you work for this project? Because even Olympics, where all countries come together, it's organized by sports committees and television just showing this. But this is organized from 43 televisions. It's something very, very special.
Exactly.
And that's why we have to make a lot of TV shows from this brand. Yeah. It's like X Factor or I don't know, American Idol or whatever, Voice. We have this brand, and more shows we can get from this, the better, I think.
Promotional parties, the promoter, I know you have one in Riga because I'm usually there, and the fan media. This has exploded the last few years. What's your opinions on that? Do you think we influence the result? Do you think the promoters influence the result? And do you find it useful as a TV company?
I'm not sure that influences the result. I'm not sure about that, because we had several artists in previous years who traveled to all these pre-parties and who gave a lot of interviews to media, and they didn't qualify.
Yeah.
At the same time, there are artists who didn't go to any of those parties and then win. Exactly. So I don't think that influences maybe that directly. Maybe it is really, really helpful for young artists who are not used to big stage for a lot of interviews. It's very, very good opportunity to warm up before the big Eurovision. That's one thing. Secondly, they are, especially this year, they're so friendly. All of those youngsters, all of those artists, so. I was even thinking probably it shouldn't be contest but festival, because it's pity that they are somehow competing between each other, because they're all so nice.
But I think with a lot of the artists, I think the competition becomes secondary after a while.
Hopefully.
I think so.
Not on the day of semi-final when just 10 qualify. Yeah, but it's a different story. But the main idea, I think, why it's useful. for networking, for artists networking, because Eurovision, that's just 3 minutes and then you qualify or not, either way. But you have friends, you can maybe cooperate and make some concerts, some projects together. This is very important. That's so already second good reason to go to parties. And third, I've been previously in London, pre-party, in Riga as well, of course. But this year I traveled to Israel and to Madrid. So I haven't been in Amsterdam yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, from what I know, those pre-parties, it's not like just three fans making some concert, renting the hall.
Huge.
No, it's getting so huge.
Yeah.
What I was very happy about, that television take part in
Yes,
it.
yes.
And it happened in Israel, it happened in Madrid, it happened in Amsterdam, as far as I understand.
And it also happens in London as well. So.
Exactly. So this is what I told you before about branding. Make as many shows as you can from this. This is already one opportunity how television can start to promote the contest, already showing this like multi-camera work in Madrid, multi-camera work in Israel. So big OB events, it looks serious, it looks professional.
Yeah, no, it is very professional now. I mean, when the pre-party started maybe like 10 years ago, it was like a slow process, but now they are very professional, and sometimes they're even rivaling some of the host cities in their professionalism sometimes.
Yes, some national selections, I'm absolutely sure, absolutely. Which national selection has 20,000 viewers like is Tel Aviv's party had?
I know, it's amazing.
It's amazing, yes.
Zita, absolutely lovely to speak to you. Thank you so much for your time. Just one final question from me, okay? And this one puts you on the spot a bit. If there was one rule at Eurovision that you could change, what would that be and why?
Oh, it's very, very hard question. I believe there is more than one thing that must be changed. As I said, maybe it should be festival, not a contest. But I heard that some other people suggested, and I totally agree, if there could be like live music, then it's different level.
Yeah.
Of course, I am TV professional, so I know it's easier to
very
work
hard
with
to
backing
do,
tracks.
yeah.
Definitely, to change the instruments and the sound check and microphones and everything. But then it will be like different level.
Yeah.
Maybe then Muse will participate.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hey, Zita, thank you so much for your time. Get out and enjoy the Lisbon sun and have a great time in Lisbon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.